My mama told me to tell y'all what I use on Super Helldive difficulty to squash them bugs. So I said, yes, mama, I will. So here we are. Let's dive right into it, shall we? First, we'll go with the armor recommendation, then we'll go to our primaries, then the secondaries, then the throwables, and then we'll touch base with the stratagems. We are kicking it off first with the AC1 Dutiful Medium Armor Set. This bad boy has the acclimated armor passive and it's sporting a nice solid 50% resistance to fire, gas, acid, and electrical damage. These resistances benefit us greatly because of the fire and acid damage we can expect to see on the battlefront, and then the gas and fire that we'll be causing. Not to mention that there are fire tornadoes and acid storms native to some planets. Which brings me to our primary weapon, because we're going to be doing a lot of damage to ourselves. The Flam 66 Torture, capable of doing 380 damage per second, this beast of a weapon is able to take down light, medium, heavy, and Titan class targets. Which brings us to our secondary, something that's a little bit more capable for dealing with these big boys. The GP-20 Ultimatum, an anti-tank weapon that dishes out 3,000 explosive damage upon impact, provided you nail the arc. I would say mostly it's a learning curve. Imagine trying to throw something with your non-dominant hand. That's how it feels to shoot it. So as long as you can allow for that, you'll be fine. The ultimatum in our class is designated for large and Titan class targets. It will be our main source of anti-tank damage just to get the big boys off the playing field. Up next, one of the most vital parts of the arsenal, the G4 gas grenade. This throwable deals caustic damage and causes and creates confusion on the battlefield, allowing for great exit maneuvers out of tight situations that you would not normally be able to escape from, in my humble opinion. When in doubt, throw a grenade out. This throwable having the ability to slow and damage the enemy in a cloud of gas and being able to close the bug holes is peak versatility. Versatility at its finest, the S11 spear gun. And it's capable of taking down illegal broadcasting stations. All around, you can't go wrong with the weapon. It's great at piercing through multiple enemies. It's extra gas on the battlefield. It has the range that our Flam 66 Torture does not. It's also capable of taking out bug holes. It's not meant for the large and Titan class targets, really. It's more of for ad control. Next up, I recommend the Orbital Gas Strike. It has a relatively short call-in time. Surprisingly enough, it's capable of taking out Spore Spewers, but not Shrieker Nests. Overall, the majority of the time that you'll be using it is to lock down an entire area while you complete the objective. The objectives, such as upload the escape pod data or raise the Super Earth flag, is where you'll see the most use, or on top of bug breaches. With such a relatively low cooldown time, there's just no point to not throwing it if you have it available. Most of the time on Super Helldive difficulty, you'll be dealing with an absurd amount of bug breaches and enemies, so zone denial is key to completing the objectives. More zone denial, the MD8 gas mines. Pretty much the same thing. You have them, chunk them. Like, again, relatively short cooldown, and you can't go wrong. As far as gas goes, it's just great to keep that kill streak going. So if you want high kill streaks, then gas and fire is just the way to go. There's no argument about it. Lock that whole area down. You can't have enough fire and you can't have enough gas. Which brings us to our fourth stratagem, the B1 supply pack. You can't have enough stems, you can't have enough grenades, you can't have enough spears, you can't have enough ultimatum shots. There's not a negative to bringing this backpack. You can also fully refill it off of resupplies and be greedy. Remember, this build is about you. This is your build. The damage it does to others, they shouldn't be standing there. Stay out of my bubble, bro. In your defense, you're holding the front line. They should not be in the front line. This is literally zone denial. The only thing that should be left standing is you in your clouds of gas and fire. See? A3 knows. He knows. Yes, he does. He backed up real quick. L2, where's he at? Not on the front line. They're cover fire. I'm at the flag. Gas and fire is at the flag. Stay away from the flag. That's called teamwork and smart companionship. Some would call that good survival instincts. No, but for real, in all honesty, if you don't have a team to play with that accepts you for you and whatever craziness you bring, then they're not true Helldivers. And it's okay. Some people ain't. But fair's fair. Prepare to be orbital. Prepare to explode. Prepare for a random hell bomb to be set off on your back. Or a random gun butt. For no reason. For democracy. For Super Earth. And her people. But wait. There's more. The experimental infusion. Damage reduction. Speed increase. That's the name of the game, son. That's what my daddy says anyway. Until next time, Divers. See you on the front lines.